Shalom Israel, first and foremost, everyone give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh, to one of the apostles, and also great millstone for teaching us this truth, peace, and blessings to the whole collective of Israel. Yahweh is the name of the fallen people, Ba'Shem is the name, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the Mayad Son, back in the lesson. And as in the title, you women aren't the prize. And that's this facade and lie that you see being promoted all throughout Babylon the Great, and really this world in general, is that these women are on top and the men are on bottom, which is just completely out of order and out of whack. Seeing how proud and boastful a lot of these women are, just walking in that rebellious spirit. Well, a lot of you women are going to learn, your place, especially coming to these last days, man. When all hell's breaking loose, those women that don't want to get in order, that don't want to get with the program, you can go and kick rocks, man. And you're going to see an example right here in this background with this video. This woman's going to completely, take no accountability. And, that's the woman's kryptonite, accountability. She's going to, blame the man for the position that she is now in, which you're going to see right here, just so you get context. And then I'll get a couple scriptures. And I may play the, probably the full video that the woman's speaking, which this guy's going to, chime in before, she, finish. I believe the video's probably around a minute or two. But play it quick, get a couple scriptures, and those lessons will be edifying to the point.
Life is so funny, because, one day you're living in a $10,000 a month apartment and, getting to do whatever you want and eating at Michelin star restaurants all the time and going on a vacation to the Aman Hotel in Sri Lanka and then extending the trip and going.
Your problem was you didn't know your place. Ooh.
And there you go, he said it. She didn't know her place. She was the one pretty much, leeching, off the man, which in the videos she said that, they got into an argument or whatever, and she was, pretty much kicked out, I believe. And she didn't know her place. He was the one that was providing everything for her, and she offered nothing. So a surprise, surprise. And now she's mad and that she ain't able to live that lavish lifestyle she wanted. All because she wanted to, be, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? She thought she could throw her weight around as if she was offering something, which I'll play the full video just so you see, the full context of it and what she's saying, which once she takes no accountability whatsoever. But I'll play a little bit of this, see what the dude says.
So, hey, look, we
extending the trip and going.
Your problem was you didn't know your place. Ooh. So, hey, look, we probably only going to be here for about 8 to 9 more days. So let's cut the.
Which, he's speaking about TikTok, which I believe he's going to get banned on the 20th or something like that. Or the 19th.
Yes. Y'all wasn't married. Y'all ain't got no kids. You specifically said that you didn't need to become financially dependent on him. You moved into his apartment. You tagged along.
And you see how they shift the blame, onto the man. Which I read in a few comments, on that video that, she posted, on her main account. You had women, pretty much siding with her, and she is only liking those comments that are pretty much going along with her narrative, with her story.
On his vacations. Yes, y'all were boyfriend, girlfriend. And this is all the information that I got from the video that you posted. So you literally was basically like, I'm quitting my job and I want you to fund my entire life. And
there you go. And she was offering nothing. She thought she could throw her weight around, as I brought up earlier. You were thinking that she had a permanent place,
argue with you. Does that not?
But hey, once again, y'all women are going to learn your place. If not, hey, go and kick rocks, man, as you saw within this video.
Does that not sound crazy? Like, hey, I'm quitting my career and my job. I'm not going to have a source of income. We're not married. We don't have any kids. I'm doing this out of my own choice. And I want you to solely be responsible for paying all my bills.
And hey, she just wanted a free vacation. Because that was the first thing that she talked about. She wasn't mad that he broke up with her. She's mad that she don't get to go all over the world.
This lifestyle, clothes.
Hey, you women are through, bro.
Clothes, food, etc. And I also want to argue with you. Bro, don't that sound crazy? So no, he didn't make you financially dependent on him. In your video, you literally said that you had a choice. and you chose to go this route.
And as I brought up that point, the blame is somehow shifted onto the man. And then you have women in the comments blaming the man also. It goes to show just how ass backwards this place is, man.
If you are financially dependent on somebody, y'all don't have children, y'all are not married, you quit your job, and you want them to fund your entire life, there's no arguing. You think he can't find somebody else to fund their entire life who won't argue? We're not sugarcoating this no more.
Life.
And now this is the main video, which I don't know how long this is, 1:03. I'll play this full thing just so you just see how delusional this woman is, and then we'll get to the scripts at hand and further expound that point.
Life is so funny because, like, one day you're living in a $10,000 a month apartment and, like, getting to do whatever you want and eating at Michelin star restaurants all the time and going on a vacation to the Aman Hotel in Sri Lanka and then extending the trip and going to Singapore and staying at the Ritz.
See, the only thing she's mad about is not getting those free vacations, not going to these top high-end restaurants. Yeah, she was offering nothing.
Carlton, and you're with this man who you think you're gonna marry, and he's made you financially dependent on him over the course.
And as you see that right there, he's made you financially. Somehow the blame is shifted onto the man. He made me do this.
Of the relationship, and then you get into a fight one night, and he turns ice cold and cuts you off financially completely, and you.
Hey, there you go. Hey, you didn't know your place, and guess what? You got put in your place.
You have no cards because you've been using his card, so you don't have any money on you, and
she thought she was holding that power in the relationship. She thought she was wearing the pants. She thought she could throw her weight around. Once again, going back to your title, you women aren't the prize, and y'all will learn that, man. Order is going to be established, man, especially in the kingdom. But you just see just how rebellious, just how wicked a lot of these women are today. No accountability, just out of order, rebellious, thinking they're the pride, that they're on top, that they're the ones that wear the pants in the house. No. You got it wrong.
While you're sleeping, has his friend go over to the apartment that you guys have shared since, like, the lease began and moved in together, and, like, it was our apartment. And
our apartment, okay.
Has his friend pack up all of your stuff and then drop it outside of your friend's apartment in his hallway. Says find your way back to New York, and it's January, so when I get back to New York I will have technically nowhere permanent to live.
And whose fault is that?
And there's absolutely nothing I can do because I wasn't on the lease, and he was calculating in that. And obviously this is partially my fault for making the mistake of becoming financially dependent on someone when I really didn't need to. Like, I had a career, I had tons of friends, I was happy.
And once you see how the blame is being shifted onto the man. Now, let's get these comments like I was talking about. Say accountability, final boss. Say it's not partially your fault, it's completely your fault. Hey, this woman knows. Says good but very hard lesson indeed. So what did we learn? Maybe financially independent. Always save extra on your side for yourself. So the red flags were so vibrant and pretty. And which she's only liking the comments that are pretty much entertaining her. So you're gonna be okay. Rebuild. It's a lesson and a good run. So I learned that lesson too. Never be dependent on a man. And I went to this girl's account, and it says she's a wifey. So how do you have a man, and then you go on and say that you're not dependent on a man? Make that make sense. I was sorry you're in that situation. You'll be okay eventually because you have learned a valuable lesson. Wait, there you go. And going back to the title, you women aren't the prize, and y'all gonna learn that. It's Isaiah chapter 32 and 9 through 11. And it says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. And they come to these last days. A lot of you women are going to be in deep trouble, especially when all hell's breaking loose." Verse 10, and we'll see about that, independent, type of spirit that they're walking in. See if you keep that same energy, that you don't need a man, that the man's not important, that the man is useless. All right, well, keep that same energy, as you like to say. Verse 10, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease. Lights are going to be in deep crap. They're going to be in a jam. They're going to be in pickle. And guess what? No one is going to come to aid you. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you, make you bare. Get your sackcloth upon your loins. Now, let's continue on. Now, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and 3. Going to show that there is an order. And you see these women are going against that order. This is why they say toxic masculinity. It's why they say they hate and despise the men, because they hate order. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. What else do they say? It's misogynistic. And I said, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. It was Yahushua. That says, and the head of the woman is the man. Does it say the head of the man is the woman? No. It says the head of the woman is the man. So going to show that there is an established order. And you see how these women are flaunting, being proud, throwing their weight around, thinking that, they're the ones that are on top in the relationship, which is not the case. And you saw in that video, she obviously didn't know her place. Once again, throwing her weight around, thinking that she, was, given the go-ahead. She thought she had the power in the relationship, which obviously was not the case. As 1 Corinthians 11:3 one more time, would have you know that the head of a man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach, of Yahushua, is the Most High. So once again, going to show that there is an order. Now, this is Isaiah 13 and 12. Going back to the title, how the women are the prize. Then who are the prize? Which you're going to see right here. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So going to show that the man is the prize. The man is going to be the one that's going to be sought after, especially in these last days. The man is going to be the one desired when all hell's breaking loose. This is Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadows of a great rock in a weary land. It's going to show how desired the man is going to be. You'll see within movies or cartoons, shows where people are, stranded in a desert. The only thing on their mind is, finding water, finding shelter, finding shade. You see how desired that is within those shows and movies that are, in situations like that. So it's going to show how desired and sought after the man is going to be, and specifically the man of the Lord. So one more time from on top. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Does it say a woman is going to be a hiding place? No. So once you're going to show the man is going to be the one to be sought after, especially in situations like, I saw a video pop up where you had a transformer be a firefighter, and said that if a man was in a fire, that she wouldn't be able to carry the man, and that it was the man's fault for being in that situation in the first place. You show how just through this place is, man. And you see people were commenting that they wouldn't want a female to come and get them to save them out of fire. They would rather have a man. The same thing done with the police. Would you rather have a 4'5", woman come to your rescue, or would you have a man come to your rescue? A lot of people are saying the man. So I just want to use an example, just how much desired the man's going to be. Once again, it's like if I sound like a broken record, but gotta push that point across. But you see how delusional These people are, especially these women, man. It's Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. Just to, add the cherry on top, man. The Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, that's in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. Did it say 7 men is going to take a hold of one woman? No. As we just read in Corinthians, how there's an established order. The man is the head of the house. And that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only us be called by thy name and to take away our reproach. So, there you go. Also, that number 7 going to the word completion. So it could be any amount. So once again, further proving that the man is the prize. The man is the reward. Not you women. And you clearly seen that within that video, man. He was paying for everything, giving everything. She didn't offer jack. And when they got into an argument, and then look what happened. She obviously didn't know her place. She got put in her place, man. And like about that point earlier in the lesson, so those women that don't want to get in order, that don't want to get good with the program, you can go and kick rocks, man. Go out and be Miss Independent. Go out and be Miss Feminist all you want. That's in Proverbs 9:13. That says, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth none. That's why you have that saying, just sit there and look pretty. You see that in shows or movies. Just sit there and look pretty, man. Be quiet. One more time. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. This is Job 39:17. That is because the Most High had deprived her of wisdom. Neither had he imparted her to understanding. There you go. Just simple, man. Now, this is 1 Corinthians 14:40. Goes out with this. Now, let all things be done decently and in order. So there is an order, man. And those women that don't want to abide by that order, that don't want to get with the program, now you ain't gonna kick rocks, man. You can go and do you. Since you be independent, you want to be proud. You obviously don't want to, know your place. So you're gonna learn the hard way just how foolish you were. Plainly put. But that's the point right there. I saw that video probably a day or two ago, and came across another one. Spirit jumped on and make a lesson going into it. And Lord's what I got the point across, and it was edifying. It's like if I sound like a broken record on certain points, but that's how we gotta be. Because these things go over people's head, man. And those that are unable to accept this thing, that want to get emotional over, it's not for you. But you also have a lot of these, simp and effeminate men will come out to white knight, defending these women. And you're gonna be destroyed along with them too. And which this truth is all only for the elect anyway, man. And the few sincere, Akwat, the sisters. But, that's the point right there. Those lessons edifying. That make a quick lesson going into it. I do want to close out and give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai Bashim Kakdash. And Shalom. See you next one, Lord's will.